back up. Yep.
Wait a minute, I was told there's no back up. Darkness all in my head, but I won't be a victim. Got a trip, living life in the streets. I might slip out that bed, but I won't be a victim.
I'm in the 7, I'm gonna act up. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'ma need you to back up. Spilling the tea, stirring the cup. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'm in the 7, I'm gonna act up. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'ma need you to back up. Spilling the tea, stirring the cup. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'ma need you to back up.
Is you thinking I'm jumping the leak in the leak immediately? Show up this evening and wait till you sleeping. Kick to the open, I'm scanning for motion. I'm just trying to make all my pockets obese. Don't want, I just want the Lucci. So me and all of my poochies can eat. For his loose change, take his boo thing out the PF chains and take him K, get a steak or something. Something looking at me like I'm opaque or something. Don't I look like Drake or something? Something better tell mankind Undertaker coming. Wait a minute, I was told there's no back up. Darkness all in my head, but I won't be a victim. Got a trip, living life in respect. I might slip out that bed, but I won't be a victim.
I'm in the 7, I'm gonna act up. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'ma need you to back up. Spilling the tea, stirring the cup. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'm in the 7, I'm gonna act up. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'ma need you to back up. Spilling the tea, stirring the cup. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'ma need you to back up. Come from off the top, the flow is hot, I got you shot. Come from off the top, you know I be smarter than smart. Come from off the top, the flow is hot, I got you shot. Come from off the top, come from off the top.
Can't keep up, you too slow. You just watch, I control. I take half, you not whole. Got your mind, got your soul. This is a scenario, I'm in your area, this is your definitely. Turn up your stereo, get this jumping like Mario, now you ain't with me. You terrible, I might embarrass you right here in front of your whole family. Hot in Nigeria, this is the year of the beer, leave it here on the chair so they know we was here. Staring in fear like a deer when the car coming near in the middle of the road, bit of beer. You don't wanna rock with the man, hands off of the grands, counting up bands while I talk to the fans. Knew I could jam, but the top wasn't playing. Now everybody wanna be friends. How you? Said I'm just fine, in the right place, at the wrong time. Said I go crazy, out of my mind. And I think back when daddy wrote down that it might scrape and it might grind, but you work hard and it might shine. Let me slow down, switch the time and quit hiding.
Back up, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up.
If you saw anything that you missed, remember you can always go to the main menu, head to 2K TV, and watch all of our past episodes.
That's right, there's more gold in there, and guess what? All those 2K TV interactives are still available on every episode.
Check it out.
Oh, we are back. I'm the 2K MC, and the Winter Madness is continuing in the neighborhood.
And it's a serious look this Indiana team had as they arrived at the arena earlier on. And the game arrival, sponsored by Express. Dress like a pro. The action always in full swing near the French Quarter, and tonight is no different here in New Orleans, Louisiana. It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Turner.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
And as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's on the sideline. David?
Well, some say Jrue Holiday is the best defender in the league that no one talks about. He said, "I don't need any accolades. I don't like being famous. But for guys to remember how I play defense on them, that respect, that's the only accolade I want. It's fun for me, playing myself to total exhaustion. Kevin?
What a great attitude. He is a monster on defense. David, thank you. Clark, when you have two teams that are this athletic, what type of game do you think you're going to see?
Well, you know what? Sometimes it can lead to guys trying to do too much, but when it's at its best with this kind of athleticism on display, I think you're going to see a high-octane, fun game.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Sabonis and Turner up front. Jeremy Lamb out there with Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Warren in at the small forward. And for the Pelicans, Redick and Ingram fill out the perimeter. Williams is out there with Favors, and it's Holiday in at the point. Tip-off goes to New Orleans. And Williams, here we go, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Now here's Turner. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
And you know what? At 6'10", dunking is low stress for Sabonis. Solid at getting himself inside for these throwdowns.
It's good.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys? Honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Ingram against Warren. Back to Turner. In the corner, it's Brogdon. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner.
Brogdon extremely confident because he knows he has the green light to fire off the catch.
Here's Holiday. Williams trying to break free. The quick look, no good that time. Warren on the wing. Back to Brogdon. No one near him. Favors with the rebound.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Holiday inside the line. He drains the quick shot. Here's Lamb. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Heat in Miami.
Yeah, but he was the ultimate two-way player. Defensively also doing a great job. A couple blocks in that game as well.
Now here's Lamb. The shot by Brogdon wide open. Money from the wing. Brogdon's got 5 now.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Warren, good.
Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4-5.
And Holiday, here we go. Good work there as it goes. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Holiday against Brogdon. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Here's Redick. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Superior focus from the journeyman there. I mean, Redick, adept at staying with this shot through contact on the drive.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line. Guys, J.J. Redick is much more than just a standstill shooter. I mean, his movement without the ball and his quick trigger release, a very deadly combination.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And Clark, as good as he is playing off the ball, Redick can handle and even create some for his teammates.
Yeah, I like the fact that Redick has added that to his package, Kevin, because initially he was just a catch-and-shoot guy, but he's smart, he's tough, and he's actually steady and comfortable with the ball in his hands.
And both free throws good for Redick.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Now Brogdon. He's got 5. Outside Warren. Sabonis trying to get open.
In addition to being superb on offense, Ingram is also a ridiculously good defender. I mean, his long reach really allows him to come up with a good number of blocks.
Now, here's Warren. Following the shot by Jrue Holiday. Brogdon kicks to Sabonis. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Ingram attacking. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Outside, Lamb. Over in the corner, Warren. Good on the three-point shot. Warren's got 5.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Unable to get that one. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Yeah, I mean, in that one, you really saw a difference in aggression between the two teams, particularly on the boards.
You know, I think that was the big difference in the game. One team was pounding the glass relentlessly, while the other team, not so much.
Holiday with it. Now defended by Warren.
Well, you talk about athletic families. Both of Jrue Holiday's parents played Division I college basketball. 2 brothers also in the NBA. His sister played at UCLA. Oh, and by the way, his wife is a gold medal winning soccer player. That is tough to beat.
Shoot 2.
And that one misses.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
Good on the second free throw. Lamb with the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. It's Brogdon on the wing. And again, it's the Pacers from deep. And Jrue Holiday, one of the 3 brothers, playing in the NBA at the same time. Ray, how often do you see that?
I mean, we had the Plumlees for a while there, but the Holidays, probably the most notable example. Aaron, Jrue, and Justin, a basketball dynasty in one generation.
The shot by Brogdon, no good. Pelicans leading by 4. And Holiday with the basket on the assist from Redick. And that's 11 points for Jrue Holiday.
Oh, man, a hot start for him. He's hit 5 of his first 7.
And there's the pass to Sabonis. Williams comes with the double team. Brogdon. And the rejection by Favors. Here's Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Boy, the perception of Ingram, the awareness, seeing a lane and pouncing on it in a blink of an eye.
And so it's Lamb with it. He brings it up for Indiana. Ingram comes with the double team. To the middle, here's Warren. Williams with the defensive effort.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint. This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Brogdon with it. Williams picks him up. Brogdon the pass to Lamb. Back to Brogdon to halt the run, and the 3 ball is good. Brogdon's got 11 points.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
Here's Brogdon after Jrue Holiday's score. Brogdon kicks to Turner. Outside Warren. Holiday brings the double team. Shot clock at 6. Sabonis finds Brogdon. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. Clark, here's a simple one for you with the ball in his hands. Who is the fastest player you've seen in the NBA going end to end, baseline to baseline?
I think it's John Wall when he's healthy. I've not seen a guy with the ball get where he gets as fast as he does. And then after that, probably up-and-coming De'Aaron Fox.
Yes.
Russell Westbrook's in the conversation, too.
You know who's also pretty quick for his size? Ben Simmons. When he gets going downhill.
Yeah, good call. Good call. You forget about him because of his size.
Right.
You're right.
6'10".
Great call, Kevin.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans.
All right, a chance to check out some stats for Brogdon. He's been more than solid over the last month. 8th in free throw shooting, and his playmaking ability, unquestioned, one of the top 15 assist men in our league.
And yeah, he's a true professional at the free throw line. It's a part of the game where he excels. You want him at the line for you in crunch time. Ball, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And Holiday kicks to Brogdon. From 11 feet away, misses off the left iron.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Hayes, no good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And so it's New Orleans with it. After the miss from Doug McDermott. Hart, that's good.
Getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I'd like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
Now here is Holiday. 11 points for him in that last game against the Heat in Miami. And Ball comes to help. Now here is Holiday. He's guarded closely. The Pacers making a switch here. McConnell's checked in.
That's his first personal foul. Substitution for the Pacers. TJ McConnell.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Here's Leaf. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Clock at 6. Holiday, no one around him.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Not one second chance bucket allowed. That is finishing off good defense.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That's foul number 2 for him. Down low, Holiday, and there it is for him.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's Ball. A rebound by Bitadze.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Here's Hart, and he really played well against Denver. 2 points, that one goes.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Now, here's McConnell. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
And so here is Indiana. They trail by 11. Here's Bitadze. It's rebounded by New Orleans. This game against Indiana, the first time they've met this year.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it'll be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a feeling out process in that first game between opponents. A lot different than when you've played a team you're familiar with. You know, what a great job Nate McMillan has done since taking over as head coach, leading Indiana to 3 straight postseasons, and the style of play with which the team has played with, a credit to him and his staff.
And here are the Pacers now. The Pelicans make their last shot. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
And a big part of McMillan's success, getting his guys, Clark, to play hard for him every night.
Yeah, and I think you're right, because this team gets the most out of itself. It's one thing to assemble talent. It's another to bring people together so they're playing for each other. And these guys do that night in and night out.
That free throw missing.
You know, Ball has proven he can pass and rebound the ball. He's a very impressive player. Now he just needs to add the shot and become more effective as a scorer.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Okafor comes in for Hayes. And it's Frank Jackson in for Hart. And the second free throw, good. Well, it was only a short stay in L.A. for Lonzo Ball, traded this past summer as part of the Anthony Davis deal.
And getting out of L.A. might be the best thing for him. Still a great defender and playmaker. His best years, without a doubt, could be ahead of him here in New Orleans.
Pelicans leading by 14. Here's more. A rebound by Bitadze. Indiana's gone 4-7 from three-point range so far in the first. Holiday, the pass to McConnell. Pass to McDermott. Some nice passing here by Indiana. 5 to shoot. Here's Bitadze. Okafor grabs the miss. Bitadze's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Here's Jackson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. And the Pelicans lead by 16.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
58 seconds left here in the first quarter. Three-pointer. Buries it from three-point range.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
And here's Holiday following Lonzo Ball's 3. Shot clock at 6. And Holiday kicks to Leaf. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Okafor finds Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And the layup is good. 6 points for Lonzo Ball.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And so it's New Orleans with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a comfortable margin for the Pelicans here, guys.
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Pacers trail by 19. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court right now for the Pacers, they've got Doug McDermott. Leaf is out there with T.J. McConnell. And it's Holiday in at the shooting guard. And the basket by Jackson.
Yeah, that was the third straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And Holiday kicks to Leaf. It's good, the assist that time from Holiday.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Pass to McConnell. To the paint. Here's Bitadze. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
He should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Leaf. Back to McConnell. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
The defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Pacers trail by 17. To the inside. Bitadze. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Bitadze's got 8 points.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession. New Orleans making a switch here. Ingram's checked in. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for the Pacers. Indiana's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Passes it to Holiday. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
And a finalist for Coach of the Year in 2019, Nate McMillan passing 600 wins last season.
Well, you think about that. That's an impressive milestone for an outstanding coach in Nate McMillan. He moved into the top 25 all-time in wins. He's had 2 other stops as a head coach, Portland and Seattle, and I think he's doing some of his best work with the Pacers.
Here's Jackson. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Pacers. 15-point game. The pass to Bitadze. Now Holiday, guarded by Jackson. No good with the triple.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And stolen by McConnell. Pass to McDermott. Puts up a 3. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got assist number 8 now on the night. And it's Moore penetrating. Up and in on the layup. Moore's got 4 points this quarter.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Here's Holiday, banked in off the glass.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
McConnell scanning the floor, inside. Bitadze with the bucket. Bitadze's got 12.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Hey, I know Ingram looks a little wispy and light, but his strength is deceptive.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
A lot of success from mid-range so far for them, guys. If nothing else works, they can always fall back on the jump shot.
And also, how about the willingness to attack the basket and challenge the defense here tonight?
Ingram, no good on the free throw. Players are sure racking up a lot of miles, Clark. A lot of games, a lot of flights, a lot of late nights, early mornings, but in some ways it must be easier these days than it was, say, 20 years ago when you were playing.
It's easier now than it was when I played. I mean, we had commercial flights and 6 a.m. flights. These guys now actually have charter services. Heck, I often think that the guys before me had it much worse than I did. So it's all relative. But clearly, it's hard, it's demanding, but they also have the very best of care in getting to and from the cities across the league.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, for the last 5 years, the Golden State Warriors have been the colossus that stood over the NBA. There were thoughts that most teams were not willing to do things to be competitive, knowing that they could not beat the Splash Brothers, Draymond Green, and then Kevin Durant. But the Warriors lost to the Raptors in the finals last year, combined with the injuries to Durant and Klay Thompson, have opened things up. And for the first time in a long time, there are any number of teams in this league that believe it's their time.
Probably so. The West is strengthened, there's no doubt, DA. Interesting matchups coming up for sure. Thank you. First free throw is good. A whole new cast of characters for the Pelicans. 3 promising first-round picks, Greg, and the young players acquired from the Lakers and veterans like Favors and Redick.
All of a sudden, a wealth of options for Alvin Gentry. Time will tell how they did in the AD trade, but seems like they're off to a nice start.
Both free throws good from Holiday. And truly some significant roster changes for the Pacers this past summer.
Jeremy Lamb, Malcolm Brogdon, TJ Warren. They've gotten younger and gotten better as well, if you ask me. Excellent work by the Pacers front office.
Brogdon finds a bonus. Back to Brogdon. 6 on the shot clock. High arcing shot. A shot by McConnell, no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Brogdon outside. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Pelicans leading by 13. Holiday goes in. Again, the Pelicans score.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Indiana's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Now, here's McConnell, guarded by Holiday. Pass to Sabonis. The dish to Warren. 6 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Passes it to McConnell. Over Hart. Misses off the right iron.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position. You can see the frustration on his face.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Williams gets the bucket.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
Well, he enjoys deflating the opposition with those extra possessions.
Hayes, he's checked in for New Orleans. In Indiana with a change here, too. Lamb, he's checked in for T.J. McConnell. Now, here's Brogdon. 14 points for him. Outside Warren. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's good from Brogdon on the assist by Warren. Warren's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for New Orleans. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
In the corner, it's Sabonis. No good from outside. Pelicans leading by 16. Here's Hayes. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Hayes has got 6 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Lamb, good.
Boy, tell you what, nice watching Lamb convert these hard baskets. I mean, showing some real toughness on that play.
Here's Holiday, and it's sent back by Turner.
You know, he looks a little off kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Well, for New Orleans, shooting an unbelievable 70%. You won't see a performance like this too often. Sabonis with the steal. Lets it go from 14. No good from Lamb. Here's Holiday. And he uses the glass on the layup. Holiday's got 8 points in the quarter.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
It's good.
This is the kind of unselfishness you love seeing from Brogdon, making sure he gets it to the open man.
Holiday gets the bucket. Holiday's got 25 points in the game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Here's Sabonis. Pelicans with the rebound. Hart's got his 5th rebound in this one. And after a promising rookie year for Josh Hart, Clark, last season a knee injury really held him back.
Yeah, and I love Josh Hart's game, guys. I mean, his season ended prematurely due to surgery on his patellar tendon. He's a smart, tough, versatile, winning player. And I think he's looking to get back to playing at that level and being healthy all season.
To the middle, here's Turner. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Holiday gets the bucket.
Boy, Hart is one of those guys you look at and you can just see the team is first with him. Never hesitates to find the open guy.
And here is Brogdon. He's got 19. There's the pass to Sabonis. Now Warren, shot clock at 6. Over Favors, and the Pacers can't get it to go. Outside Holiday. And he banks in the layup. Holiday's got 31 points.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Brogdon left side, looking to end the run. Pelicans with the rebound. Hayes has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Holiday, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Holiday's got 33 points.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game.
And perimeter shooting never more valuable
And that's been J.J. Redick's M.O. all along. An elite marksman who can hit from anywhere.
Ingram, he's checked in for Jrue Holiday. The Pacers also changing it up. Leaf checked in for Sabonis, and Justin Holiday subbed in for Warren. And in today's game, if you don't have floor spacing, your offense is going to struggle.
They call it gravity, the ability of outside shooters to attract defensive attention. Redick, one of those you don't leave for a moment. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brogdon. And we got a chance now to check out multiple seasons of assist numbers and what has been the trend for Ball.
The drop in his assists over the past few years have made him more of a one-dimensional player offensively. He needs to get that passing element back in his game, and that'll make life a lot more difficult for opposing defense.
And Brogdon has got the ball here for Indiana. Teardrop shot, and Jeremy Lamb, the bucket on the assist from Brogdon. Lamb's got 6.
The feathery touch there. When Lamb has room to shoot the floater, he takes advantage of it.
And it's sent back by Turner. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Brogdon. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Ingram attacking, and slam dunk by Ingram.
Major props given up to Ingram for aggressively attacking the rim. Not many guys want to get in this path when he goes like that.
Here's Lamb. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Favors. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Pelicans ahead, delivering the blowout. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Alvin Gentry. Coach, you're leading at the half. What will you continue to emphasize to your team?
Well, I mean, defensively, we still have to be good. We got to rebound the basketball. And then we've got to continue to push the basketball and score offensively.
We'll see if you can keep that going in the second half, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Okay. What a game it's been for Jrue Holiday. He ended up with 33 points and 1 assist. Kenny, your thoughts? How the Pelicans are playing?
Well, you have to be impressed with Jrue Holiday. Few guards go harder to the bucket. He's also become a major threat from distance. So far, he's been the catalyst for the offense.
Shaq, your take on Indiana.
Not pretty to watch how they get torched in the low post, Ernie. When they were playing defense in the post, you know me, Ernie. Barbecue chicken alert, barbecue chicken alert. This team is going to have to up the pressure, play more physical in the second half, start a fight, throw some bowls, let's go.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. An exceptional performance from Jrue Holiday.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Holiday at the 1 and Redick at the 2. Ingram is out there with Williams, and it's Favors in at the center position. That's the Pelicans 5. Ingram attacking. That's good again. His 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
You know, guys, not only can Ingram score from the perimeter, but he can get it done inside, too. I mean, the way he releases the shot and that extension he gets on it makes it very hard to block.
The shot by Brogdon, no good. Well, for New Orleans, shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. And the shot is good. 16 points for Brandon Ingram.
How do you like this? A sleepy-eyed assassin. Ingram looks like he could score in his sleep.
The kick out to Warren. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but, hey, you take it when it comes.
Holiday gets the bucket.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Knocked loose. Lays it up off the glass. Holiday's got 37.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
The Pacers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here's Lamb. And it's off from 3-point range.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Holiday gets the bucket.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
For New Orleans, they've gotten every shot to drop since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Holiday's got 41.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
And the wide open shot from Warren, and a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got his 7th assist in the game. The Pelicans have gone as spotless, 6 of 6 from the field since taking the court here in the second half.
And what a great start to the second half. They've hit everything they've looked at thus far.
Pass to Warren. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Favors. Another one falls for New Orleans.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
Turner. No good on the shot. Williams with the defensive effort. Ring shot on the way. Favors can't get it to go. And Brogdon has got the ball here for Indiana. On the wing, Lamb. Buries the long-range jumper. Lamb's got 9.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And Holiday, here we go. And the shot goes down.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Lamb passes to Sabonis. And the foul on Jrue Holiday. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. New Orleans making some changes here. Okafor is checked in for Favors. Frank Jackson comes in for J.J. Redick. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Jrue Holiday. The Pacers also with a sub. Holiday's checked in. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Clark, you were so prolific in so many areas of the game. Which part of basketball came the easiest for you?
I think the rebounding piece. I always had a knack for sniffing out missed shots and had the size and timing and hands to chase down rebounds, but that was probably the strength of my game and the most unique part of it at an early age. And then the ball handling. My dad was 6'4" in the 50s, which meant you pretty much played inside, and he drummed into my head and my heart make sure you can handle that ball. So from the time I started playing, I was dribbling and making sure I could handle it, and it served me well during my playing career.
With the All-Star game almost here, let's see how the West is shaping up. Taking a look at New Orleans. They're way down there in the conference standings, looking for a lot of improvement during the second half of the season.
And seeing where the Pelicans are, they've had such a disappointing season. Even when they've gotten a little bit of momentum, they haven't been able to keep it going.
And when you talk about inconsistency, I think a lot of it has to go to the players, because ultimately they're the ones that dictate how they perform.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Holiday's got 6 here in this quarter.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Sabonis against Ingram. For 3, Brogdon hits it from three-point range. Brogdon's got 22.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Pacers have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Chipped away. Both teams deciding to change it up.
That's his first personal foul. Substitution on the court.
Back to Holiday. Lets it go with a 3. A new 14 for Indiana. It's good.
Boy, I love the aggressive nature with which Sabonis offensive rebounds. He hustles, he's got great energy, but he's also pretty skilled. And you saw all of that right there.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pelicans.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Moore's checked in. And that one falls for Jackson. For Indiana, they've gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Pass to Sabonis. Brogdon outside. Back to Sabonis. To the wing right side. 6 on the shot clock. No one covering. And that's now 6 points for Doug McDermott.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Justin Holiday's checked in for the Pacers. Here's Okafor on the money from 12 feet away.
Man, you can actually see the evolution of Okafor's offense right in front of us. I mean, not only working in the post, but from the mid-range as well. Impressive.
Holiday, the pass to Sabonis. On the wing, Holiday. From outside, off the mark. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become. And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
I love that mid-range shot, Greg. It's definitely given the defenders something extra to think about.
Pass to Sabonis. Down low. McDermott can't get it to go. Jackson drives in, and Jackson throws it down hard.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
And for all the drama surrounding Lonzo Ball's entrance into the NBA, one thing is for certain, he can play.
And Lonzo will always have the media attention, but the fact is he is a very talented player. His playmaking and passing was as elite as advertised from day one, starting to find his spots on how he can score for himself. But everything else with his game is what you'd want from an elite point guard.
And Holiday kicks to Sabonis. He dishes it to Holiday. And again, unable to change momentum here. Jackson down low, guarded by Holiday. And there's Jackson on the assist by Okafor.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense. Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. I mean, he's getting to a spot, shooting the ball with confidence. Excellent turnaround for him.
And it's Aaron Holiday with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Some changes for New Orleans. Hayes, he's checked in for Okafor, and Hart subbed in for Jackson. TJ Leafs checked in for the Pacers. Here's Hart. It's good from long range. Hart's got 9 points.
You know, he does a little bit of everything, but when Hart is draining the three-pointer, that's when he's most dangerous.
Holiday, no one around him. It's good, the assist that time from Holiday.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
The Pelicans have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game.
And collectively, they're only about 73% as a unit right now.
And guys, you know what? That's made things hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that inability to convert their chances at the free throw line.
That free throw, no good. Clark, a big part of your game was rebounding. You controlled the glass so well. What's one thing you would tell young viewers if they wanted to improve their rebounding?
You know, I'm a little bit out of the norm here, but the biggest thing to me for rebounding is pursuing the ball. Boxing out is important, but pursuing the ball and good timing are the most important elements of rebounding. And that's what I would have players focus on. Pursue the ball.
Clark, the relationship between referees and players, reaching a fever pitch. What can be done to smooth those waters and mend those fences?
Well, I think first and foremost, players have to give. Both sides have to give in this equation, but I think it's incumbent upon the players to accept and respect the position of the officials, and the officials have to also be willing to engage in interacting well with the players. It's a two-way street, but I think most of that is on the players because they have to control how they respond to officials more than officials have to respond to the players.
Here's Melly. And the Pelicans miss again. And Indiana shooting around 48% so far in the third. To the left side wing. To the paint. Here's Bitadze. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Ball. It's hauled in by Leaf.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Leafs got his 2nd bucket.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Good on the bucket.
You know, no matter what you throw at him, this kid is unflappable. He's muscling through defensive contact and still scoring. That's impressive.
And Holiday has it in the corner. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Ball. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. The pass to Holiday. Inside. It's deflected. Now here's Hayes. D right on him. McDermott with a steal. Down low. Here's Bitadze, and he converts the layup. Bitadze's got 4 this quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Hands it from downtown.
Man, are you kidding me? Lonzo from the nosebleed seats, range like that, going to take his game to the next level for sure.
Holiday with the 3, and it's Melly with the rebound. Melly's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
McDermott finds Holiday. Kept alive by Indiana. Bitadze can't hit. New Orleans has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Hart, that's good. Hart's got 11.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
And Indiana shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. McDermott, no one around him, drops in the tray.
And, you know, it's clear McDermott has practiced this shot thousands of times. Quick trigger.
Hart, no good. Now here's McDermott. He's tightly guarded. A good look from Holiday. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. He's got 14.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And it's Melly missing. Jrue Holiday has been on display for New Orleans. He has never been better. This is the most points he's scored in his career, and he is looking to add to it. We'll return shortly. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the 4th quarter. We've got T.J. McConnell, and it's Holiday in at the 2-guard spot. McConnell with it, and Holiday has it in the corner. Clark, when you think of athleticism specifically, talk about the changes athletically we've seen in the league, say, since the 80s.
It's dramatically different. I mean, there have been tremendous athletes through every decade of the league's existence, but it's gotten better with improved training and more knowledge about the anatomy of the body and how to enhance its performance. But now it seems like great athletes are, you know, a dime a dozen versus 8 to a dozen back in the 80s.
The Pacers making a change here. Sumner's checked in.
One shot.
Here's McConnell. Pass to Sumner. To the middle. Here's Bitadze. Pass to Leaf. Just 5 to shoot. Hits the 3-point bomb.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
And it's Moore penetrating, and he makes that one.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area. No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
Here's Alexander Walker. It's rebounded by Indiana. Leafs got 6 rebounds in the game. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Clark, do you think we in the media overemphasize championship rings when talking about an individual player's legacy?
Yeah, I think when you talk about an individual player's legacy, a player can be a champion without a championship ring. I know there's another level of champion which includes a championship ring, and sometimes it gets distorted in my estimation because an individual only has so much impact on a team being a championship team. There are no individual team champions. Teams win championships. Being a key player or a role player on the championship team is certainly worthy of recognition and being held in high esteem, but I don't like to see championship caliber players being diminished in the court of public opinion because they didn't win a team championship ring.
Like Stockton and Malone.
Exactly. You could go down the list, a number of guys who just weren't, for whatever reason, able to get the ultimate in a team championship, but had championship Hall of Fame careers.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end. Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Hayes, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Over to the wing. Leaf passes to McConnell. Clark, the NBA gives out so many awards at the end of the season. Is there an award missing that you'd like to see?
You know what? I think they've got the bases covered really well with the number of awards they give out, Kevin. But I would like to perhaps see consideration given to a sophomore campaign award. That would be kind of cool because sometimes the Rookie of the Year, at least recently, has been a little cloudy because a rookie had been in the league a year, Ben Simmons, case in point, and then was counted. It was actually technically his second year, but his first year of playing. So a sophomore award might be something worth adding to the list.
That's a great idea. Okafor is checked in for the Pelicans. Jackson comes in for each one more. And he sinks the second. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. The drive by Redick. And oh, that was close. He draws the foul. He'll shoot two.
A little bit of savvy on the part of Redick there. Gets his man into a bad position and then forces him to commit the foul.
J.J. Redick at the line for two.
He misses the free throw.
You know, sometimes the great three-point shooters in the game don't carry that same success to the free throw line, but that's not the case with J.J. Redick. I mean, he's cash money from the stripe, too.
Good on the second free throw. Clark, you and I are amazed at how the global interest of the NBA has just gone through the roof. The league has made a lot of right moves, I think, in this area.
They sure have, Kevin. I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, the international reach through what coaches in this country have done in teaching the game and promoting the game. Not just coaches, but players as well. I think there's something about the game of basketball that just really transcends cultures. The pace of the game, the personality of the players, the creativity of the game, all of that lends itself to being so popular globally.
Williams gets the bucket.
How about that? Redick showing the same kind of accuracy on that pass as he has on his three-point shots, which is quite remarkable. That's how you drop a dime, though.
Foul call. Frank Jackson. That's his second personal foul.
Puts it up off the inbound, and again it's Indiana converting.
And you could tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
Goes up on the wing. Pacers with the rebound. Leafs got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Sampson. over Jackson. Okafor grabs the miss. Knocked away over McConnell. Redick with the bucket.
Even with the man all in his jersey, Redick has the skill and concentration to make you pay on those jump shots. It's real simple for him.
The offensive rebound. Here's Bitadze. Nails the baby hook. Bitadze's got 10 points here in the second half. Here's Jackson. Here's Alexander Walker. Took him no time at all on that one. The Pacers have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. Now, here's McConnell. Over in the corner, Sampson. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
It's a moment when I show up, God, I'm saying why. On the beds in my pocket, it's on me. Your grandma probably know me. Lonely. It's a moment when I show up, God, I'm saying why. I got big racks. We gon' pull up in the Cullen and Endeavor G. I keep a ticket on me, ain't nothing to me. I'm draped down in Givenchy. I just put blue guts in the Rari. Rich, only intersection, I'm sorry. Bust down, watch the shades by Bagari. I spent 100,000 on my necklace check. Real street, from the set, check. I was in the projects, now I'm on the jet. I ain't even trying to talk if it ain't about a check, yeah. On the beds in my pocket, it's on me.
New Orleans has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Here's Williams. That one wide left. Indiana's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. McConnell passes to Bitadze. Good. And McConnell gets the assists. Bitadze's got 8 here in the quarter.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Got that one up quick.
Yeah, you know, you look at Ingram, and it's not all about scoring with him. He shows he shares the ball as well.
And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Passes it to Sampson. Back to McConnell. Fires for 3. The shot, no good. Now New Orleans will take it the other way.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
It's blocked. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. Here's Ingram. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
The pass to Leaf. Clock at 6. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Goes back up, and that one's good. Ingram.
I like the fact that Ingram not standing around watching their guys, working hard to get something out of that possession.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Good work there as it goes.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Here's Okafor. Lays it up and banks it in.
Boy, Okafor, for a big guy, certainly quick on his feet. Never afraid of taking it to the basket when he's got an opportunity.
Pass to Leaf from the arc. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And Indiana called for the foul.
Boy, Okafor is so adept at drawing contact when he's going up for his shot. I mean, the defense has to be wary of him looking to draw fouls.
The first one falls.
And already Okafor has become a dominant big man in the association. Has a good number of post moves to choose from, in addition to a nice jump hook.
Aaron Holiday is checked in for T.J. McConnell. Both free throws good for Okafor. So it's the Pacers now. Holiday surveying the floor. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
A nice shot by Melli. Indiana's gotten 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them. To the inside. Takes a shot at the elbow, and there it is for him. Bitadze's got 14 points here in the second half.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game. And, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him, trying to shut the door on this one.
And Sumner gets it to go.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Sampson, the pass to Sumner. Holiday inside the line. Wide open shot is on the money. Holiday's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
And it's Okafor missing. And here are the Pacers now. They're on a 14-6 run. Stolen away. And a fast break now for the Pelicans.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Pass to Holiday. Here's Bitadze. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Here's Jackson. A rebound by Bitadze. Bitadze's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Sampson, the shot from the low post is good.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Ingram passes to Melli. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
A quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Here's Sumner. Outside Holiday.
Pelicans foul.
So both teams changing it up here.
That's his 3rd personal foul. Substitution on the court.
And so it's Indiana with it. The shot by Holiday, no good.
He's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make them.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Launches a 3, connects from three-point range.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Fires from the corner. Again, the Pelicans score.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
1:25 left to play in the final quarter. Left side, Turner. Excellent D there from Williams. So Favors will bring it up for New Orleans.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Pelicans.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jrue Holiday.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're in front by 27. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Jrue Holiday.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
The lift he got from this home crowd has been obvious. There's nothing fans love more than getting a big game out of someone other than one of their stars. And the Pelicans with the possession. Here's Williams. The jumper from the free throw line is good.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
The shot by Holiday, no good. Here's Alexander Walker. Offensive rebound. Here's Okafor. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
So we see New Orleans taking the W here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalil here at home with a competitive matchup. What got you guys over the top tonight?
To stand together as a team, playing as hard as we could. The fans were great, and we wanted to play good for them.
And you surely did, Jalil. Thanks a lot for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. See you next time.